Do it again, huh?
Yeah, Christ, here we go. I know I'm getting a little irritated. But here we go. Back again with Ellis, as you can see. And now, of course, we want to make a video, and my neighbor wants to kick up and cut the grass and all that. Whatever. He and I made a video the other night that, as cute as it is for us to watch back and giggle about it, it was just way too much too profane and graphic and everything for my YouTube channel. Yeah, I know I will occasionally throw out some raw language and all that, but this video that we made was just way beyond. I think we sat here and just forgot about the camera and just started chatting, and it just turned into this terrible, horrible thing. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you some books just while he and I talk here. We're going to take a break from the usual kind of Ask a 95-year-old video with Ellis, because quite frankly today is September the 1st and he'll be 96 on September the 12th, so we'll have to change up the title of those videos.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Cheers. I'm actually having a little bit of beer. Yeah. Pick your cup up there.
And I'm having some of this.
It's a little bit of beer. There you go.
Okay. Cheers.
All right. Cheers. Yeah. Now, hey, it's worth noting too that in the 25 years that I've known Ellis, I've never known him to drink beer. Ever. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. So this is kind of the first night ever in 25 years that I've ever seen him drink
really?
beer. Yeah, actually, pick your mug up there. Push it right out there in front of the camera and show them. Push it out. Push it out. Put it. You're all right. Here, hold on. Grateful Dead, Europe, 1990. There you go. Hey, I'm just saying, we're just struggling to do anything entertaining or with this video. Some more books. Ellis, what would you like to talk about? Because we're going to ramble on here for about 10 minutes or something. What would you like to talk about?
Well, I don't know. There's any.
You got to speak up, though.
Any amount of subjects that we can talk about.
But what would you like to talk about?
I'm not too bright.
You're not too bright. My ass. One of the brightest men that I've ever known.
But I
tell us about what you did in the war. What was your station in the war? What was your position? What did you do?
I was the secretary to the commanding general of Great War of the air.
The Air Force, what was known as the Air Force at the time, which was part of the Army.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a separate thing the way we know it today, like the Air Force, but you were the general's man.
Yep.
And you were the one that heard everything even before the general heard it.
Before he did.
You know what I mean? It's almost like you
dished it out to him.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you had been like a Nazi spy,
Oh, I gotta really fuck things up.
yeah, you could have really fucked things up is right. Yeah, really. If you'd have been a Nazi spy, everything that came towards you, even if you only just did it just one time,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? You could have really screwed the
That's
war
right.
up, man.
Mm-hmm. But I was his secretary for all the time that I was in the service.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cheers. Yeah. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
All right.
and he was one tough dude. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Well, tell us, how tough was he? How tough was he, Ellis?
He was a tough guy. He didn't take anything for granted. Everything had to be in black and white, and there in the biggest letters yet you can yet.
Well, I'm sure he understood and comprehended and computed.
And I got all of it before he did.
That's
I knew-
right. Like, like I say,
I knew
if
all about everything before he did.
yeah, right. If the Nazis had recruited you as a spy,
Oh,
my God,
they would have had the.
had all kinds of information.
That's right. They had the right guy.
Right. Now look at this, my friends. My UK friends will know this trio. That is Campo, Foggy, and Clegg. Last of the Summer Wine, Bill Owen, Brian Wilde, and Peter Salis. This is a signed card by all three. The only one still among us today is Peter Salis. And I got this thing in a bidding war on eBay back around 2000, 2001, 2002, something like that. I paid $85 for this damn thing. Hey, but I'm glad I did.
Yeah, well, you got something there.
Yeah, well, a signed card by all three of them. I don't know if you've ever even seen that,
No,
unless
I
I've ever
haven't.
showed it to you.
No, I have not.
That is not the easiest thing in the world to come by.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah, that's beautiful, right?
Peter Salis. I remember him so well. And
Brian Wilde and Bill Owen. There you go. There's
I
the
didn't know Brian too well, but Peter and that one. Owen.
Bill Owen. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, there it is from my UK friends.
Uh-huh.
My hand-signed Last of the Summer Wine card. That's not going anywhere. And speaking of that, I actually had a running correspondence with Peter Salis. Excuse me. Back around 2001, 2002, 2003, he and I exchanged several letters. I've got 4 or 5 of them. Peter Salis suffers from macular degeneration, and he is legally blind, so he can't write letters anymore. But I was fortunate enough to get some wonderful handwritten correspondence from Peter Salis. And just keep going here. Talk to me.
Yeah.
Talk to me. So, tell us about what was going on. as when you were a youngster?
When I was a youngster. Boy,
Yeah.
that was a long time ago.
Well, in the war, yeah, it was, you know,
Yep.
75 years ago. Yeah, so it was a long time ago. No joke.
Yep.
Um,
I was secretary to the general
yeah.
of the
Ouch.
organization.
Right. But tell us about what you did in your free time. That's what we all want to hear.
Drank beer.
Drank beer and did what? All right, now, okay, this is where it might get a little bit, 18 plus or whatever, but we'll keep it reined in tonight.
Uh-huh. Well, I was a night person. I was out every night to all the bars, all the clubs, and all the spots that were supposedly the place to be.
Right, speak up.
And then I would live it up every day, be out till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and go back there and be back in my
In your uniform and,
and on my job.
and do your shit and you had a hangover. Yeah, see, all right, you don't even need to...
8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. I'm just finishing his sentences because I know that when I was younger, I lived a similar life. Now, the situation was completely different. I wasn't in a foreign country fighting a world war, but at the same time, I knew how to be young and reckless and a superstar. Hey, that's just the way it was. We're actually getting into some of this shit that we got into in that last video that I don't think we particularly want to
Be too specific about.
or to expressionist about or whatever. But here, hey, Tony, why not art? I know you love the Avengers. Here, look at this. This beautiful Mike Mignola pinup. Right? Hey, buddy. Yeah. Ain't that beautiful? Personally, I'd like to have about a 4 foot by 6 foot print of this thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Beautiful. Anyway. Huh? Oh, you want to see it? Isn't that beautiful? It's The Avengers by Mike Mignola.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
an Avengers #1 cover tribute. Isn't that beautiful?
It is. Oh my God.
The Ant-Man, the Wasp, the Hulk, Iron Man, Thor, and Loki.
My God.
That's a beautiful thing.
That is.
Isn't it? Yeah.
That is a masterpiece.
Yeah, man. And again, I would love to have like a 4 foot by 6 foot print of this thing. It's just so beautiful. But Tony, this is for you, buddy. Look at that. All right. I don't know what.
How could you have a nice play made of that. Oh, wow.
Well, I could tear down these Beatle posters and put it, you know, put it
up, yeah.
the fuck up on that wall right there. I could actually redo this room. This room has been the way it is for the better part of 20 years, and I might redo it one of these days, actually.
One of these days.
But, you know,
Yeah.
screw it.
Yeah. Until you get really something that turns you on, then once you decide to make a difference.
Yeah, well, all this shit turns me on, but I need to take some time to look at the other shit that I have in my poster collection.
Yes, God only knows what you
Because
got.
I have, this is something else that y'all might not know about me. I have a poster collection that is more than 300 deep. I've been collecting posters since the 1970s. And I just have a ridiculous amount of freaking posters.
Wow.
Anyway. But here, look at this. Here, let's just look at Ellis. Yeah, look at this beard and everything, right? So, he did this video recently where he was, you know, portraying DrVonChilla, but look at that. And that mustache and all that. There you go. And hey, I've been wearing this beard for the better part of 20 years. So I know how long this beard is. And he's got it. This is at least 2 weeks. Now, I told him we should shave down here under the neck. Get the jawline going on and all that. But he's never worn a beard in his life, but we should just do that.
I should get it.
Yeah, well, hey, this may be, I don't know, it feels like probably the most boring video that I've ever created. You know, Ellis and I just, you know, screwing around and talking about shit and
things.
whatever. But nonetheless, I will post this one. Thanks for watching. You got anything to say?
Well, if they have any comments, we'll try to keep them straight by telling them the truth.
Yeah. There you go. Any comments, we'll keep them straight by telling them the truth. There you go. Right?
Right?
It's straight from the
Whatever.
horse's mouth. Yeah.
Whatever.
Cheers.
Where we are ourselves, and we gotta be it as long as we can.
We gotta be it as long as we can.
Ourselves.
Hey, words of wisdom. Anyone that wants to come and visit us, you know, bring it on, right?
Right.
Just come on in here and we'll just
Have a little visit.
yeah, have a little visit right on up with DrVonChilla and Ellis. So, hey, thanks for watching, my friends. See y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye.